Thank you for taking time to watch our demonstration. I think you're going to find that Furniture Wizard has a lot of very user-friendly but powerful features that are ideal for running a retail furniture store. We're going to show you a little bit of the magic of Furniture Wizard here. And everything starts off with inventory, so let's go there. So we're on our inventory screen, has a lot of information available to you in this tabbed interface. And what I'd like to do is we're going to add some inventory, and we'll make a tag, sell it, order it, receive it, deliver it, and just show you how everything flows through. So to add inventory, you click New, and this form opens up, and we're going to enter in something from Julian Designs, my made-up company. And we're going to enter in the demo sofa. Now the fields below, type, size, dimensions, and so forth, those are all optional, but we do need to enter in a cost. When you enter the cost, the program will calculate the retail price. It uses either a default markup, or you can specify the markup vendor by vendor. And now we're going to add a love seat. And a chair. Now, I know you can't tell, but so far I've been keeping my hands on the keyboard. So the data entry goes in really quickly. So we just added 3 items. Now, one of the most important things you can do when you're adding inventory is assign an image. So we've assigned a picture of a sofa here. And the best place to use pictures is to put them on your price tag. So this is a large price tag, prints on plain paper. You fold it twice, and it fits the plastic sleeves that many stores like to use. We also can print it landscape and fold it once, and then it becomes twice as big. Now, a lot of our customers prefer the tag to be smaller. So that's one of the many things we use a Dymo label printer for. So here's what the label tag looks like. That's one of the many uses we have for the Dymo label printer. That's a larger label. Now I printed a smaller one. This one's approximately 1 by 2 inches. We can go down to as small as 1 inch square if you sell a lot of small items. And here's what a warehouse label looks like.
Where do we get the labels for the price tags?
The Dymo labels are available from your local Office Supply, Office Max, Office Depot. But we happen to also sell the labels. Our labels are very good quality, and I think you're going to find they'll be half the price of what you find from your Office Supply store. We sell them in many sizes, many colors, even different adhesive. We have labels that aren't very sticky, that won't destroy your delicate accessories. So now I'm going to group the Sofa Love chair we've just entered together. We call that a package. So I'm going to do check all, create package. I need to tell it what type of package, so this is a 3-piece set. We can go here and adjust the price. And of course, we want to assign a picture again. And now here you see the package. This happens to be plain paper printed landscape. So you fold this once, it fits the plastic sleeves. And as you can see, it has a logo. All the tags have barcode. And you'll notice the breakdown on the back of the tag. That's at full retail. No reason to give the customer a discount unless they buy the whole package.
What is the benefit of a package to a salesperson?
It allows you to very, very quickly create a sale. When you're using the barcode, you can scan the package tag, and even though you're scanning one barcode, it's going to append to the invoice all the items in that package. It also relates to the customer in a very visual way what is included in this package or group for that price. So now we've made a package tag for that, and I'm going to use now barcode scanner, and we're going to make a sale. I have the Opticon mini scanner. It's very, very small, but very powerful. It can hold up to 1,000 scans. I have the price tag. Now we're going to use the scanner to scan that item. So I scanned it. You heard the scanner beep. It also had a green light to let us know that it read it correctly. Now it's connected to the computer and it's reading the content. And even though I only scanned one barcode, there you can see all three pieces on the sales order. Now imagine you were selling a 3-piece upholstery, 7-piece bedroom, 9-piece formal dining. You're scanning 3 barcodes, but there's 19 items going very, very efficiently and quickly onto the sales order. Big time saver and very accurate. It's hard to make a mistake with barcodes. So now we're going to go and finish up this sale. So I click Create. We need to enter in who sold it. So this is sold by Suki. And now we need a customer. So we can click here and we can search for our customer by any of these fields. So I'm going to do part of the phone number, and we're going to sell Mr. Remick.
Am I able to make modifications to my pricing that appears even though it's been scanned?
Of course, you can edit the price when you create the sale. I'm going to show you an example of that in the next sale that we make.
Okay.
So now we're going to enter in a payment, and he's going to be a good guy and pay us in full. So now we can print, preview, email the sales order, your logo at the top, what they purchased, how they paid, amount paid, balance due. Now, if we go look at the sofa, you can see it's zeros everywhere. There's no way we could have inventory on this item. We just added it to the program. So we're going to process it. That means take care of getting this ordered. And 90% of the time when you're processing inventory, you're going to use our default action. You can specify vendor by vendor how you want the program to behave for ordering items from that vendor. So here it's made a purchase order. We have the purchase order number here. And if I go look at our stock status again, now I have one on special order. Now we're going to open the PO. I can do so by just clicking on the PO number. Here's all three pieces here. And let's say we want to enter in an ETA date and an acknowledgement number. And we're going to say that these items are all acknowledged. Now let's go back and look at our sale, and you'll see the invoice keeps on updating to give us the status of what's going on for each item on the invoice. So in this case, it's letting us know that these items have been acknowledged, but they're not received yet. So we want to go receive the items on this purchase order. So all I have to do is double click on the PO, receive all, and post. Now it's showing my purchase orders received and closed. If I go back and look at Furniture Wizard, it's updated itself. It's letting us know these items are received. And if I go look at our stock status, now I have one in stock, one on hold for this sofa. Nothing available to sell. So now we're going to deliver it. Simply go here, deliver all, post, and now we're back to zeros. We just did the whole cycle. We added a description, we made a tag, we sold it, ordered it, received it, and delivered it. It's not very hard.
Can I partially deliver items? Let's say the customer took the chair with them today. Can I deliver just the chair only and not the sofa and love seat?
Of course. You may make a sale where they've ordered a bedroom and a living room, and the bedroom's back order, but the sofa and love seat are in stock, so you can deliver just the items that are available. Or quite frequently, customers want to take accessories with them. So if you've sold lamps and pillows, you might deliver just those items, and the customer will then wait for delivery of the larger item. This time we're going to sell something from Ashley. And I want to talk just briefly about our Ashley integration. Ashley, as you know, is a huge line, generally around 6,000 SKUs in a lineup. And it can be rather difficult and time-consuming to keep up to date with. But with Furniture Wizard, we have created our Ashley Updater. And the first time you run that, it will download your entire Ashley product lineup into Furniture Wizard. And we give you a little bit of everything. The description, the verbose descriptions that might be used on a website, cost, freight, even the picture. And the pictures are huge. So let's go make a sale now. New invoice. And we're going to sell some bedroom furniture. And I'm interested in this chest. So I'm going to right-click on it. And here is showing I have one in stock. But it's also on hold. So there's nothing available to sell. So I want to see what Ashley has. So all I have to do is click Check Vendor Stock. And there's the availability in real time from your designated Ashley distribution center. So now we're going to sell the chest, the dresser, and a mirror. And let's also sell some upholstery. So here we want to sell a sofa, a love seat, and chair. If I go now and right-click again and do check vendor stock. There's the availability of all of these items in real time. And I was checking from 2 different collections. This would take quite a while on Ashley's website to get this information. Much faster to do it in Furniture Wizard. Now, you were asking about editing the prices. I can go here and click and adjust the price and quantities here. Or since we're just creating the sale, I could go and do so here. But we have another way of discounting. What I'm going to do is give them a discount on all these items. Right now we're at a retail, the subtotal is $16.24. So I click on price and I'm going to try $15.98. Update it. And now you'll see it's reduced the price and it distributed that discount evenly amongst all these items and recalculated the sales tax. But this customer is tough. They want a better deal. But we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to work on the total. Update. So now you can see it's $15.98 out the door. It's backed out the sales tax and redistributed that discount. That would take quite a while to do on a calculator, but we make it simple. So now we're going to finish this sale up. So I click Create, and we're going to enter in who sold it. And this is going to be a split sale, more than one sales associate. And we're going to sell my favorite customer, Betty Boo. Betty's been buying from me for years, but she's a little unusual, so we made a note. You'll find a lot of handy creative uses for the customer alerts. So it wants to know how it's split. So this is split by Annabelle and Teresa.
Can you do group pricing in Furniture Wizard?
Yes, we can. Before we group the entire sale, but this time we want to group just the upholstery. So I'm going to do something sort of silly here. I'm going to go and adjust the price again. We can also do it by percentage. And I'm going to enter in 0%, which just went and put everything back to the original price. And I'm going to make a couple of groups. Group 1 is the upholstery, and Group 2 is the case goods. Group 1, we're going to reduce the price to $9.40. And here we're going to reduce the price to $600. Now, since it's Betty, we want to get a decent down payment in cash. So she's going to give us $1,000 down. And now look what happens when we preview the sales order here. We have Group 1 and Group 2. We're seeing the items that were purchased, but we're only seeing one price for each group. I think you're going to find that very valuable. Sometimes the less information you provide a customer, the better. Now the customer's left. We need to process these items. But this furniture is from Ashley. And we've told the program that Ashley is one of our more important vendors. And we have different behavior for when we process the inventory. Before, when we sold items that we did not have in stock, Furniture Wizard immediately created a purchase order. But we've told the program for this vendor, if we don't have it, don't make a purchase order right away. Instead, we want to put it into a queue so we can order it later. And this feature can be done for any vendor, not just Ashley. So let's process the sale. We'll do our default. Our inventory is processed, and it's telling me here that one of the items was in stock. So now I printed a sold tag. The rest of the items here, you can see, instead of putting them on a PO, it has flagged them as order later. We have not placed the order yet. Now we're ready to do our Ashley purchase order. We could do this once a day, once a week. That's up to the dealer. So we go to do new PO, select the vendor, and let's do autofill stock. And now you'll see the Furniture Wizard has determined that there's 3 different items we need to replenish. It's suggesting I get 3 of these TV stands. Why? Because I've specified a minimum of 5, and I only have 2 now. You can, of course, go and edit this to do whatever you like. Now we're doing autofill sold. And here you can see it's appended several more items spanning multiple sales to multiple customers. So now we're going to post this. Now let's take a look at our purchase orders. Most vendors love our POs because they're very well organized and easy to read. Here you can see the stock items are at the top, and then here's all the sold items grouped by the individual sales. Ashley, of course, will not take this PO, but instead of going online and spending a half hour to enter all this in, you simply go here and click Upload PO, select your shipping method, and click Send, and the order will go instantly to Ashley. Big time saver. And we're currently working now on signing up additional vendors to replicate this same feature.
As for the order later function, do I have to guess the suppliers I need to order from, weekly or biweekly? Is there some type of report I can use to see who I need to order from? How does that work?
There's a report called the Order Later Report, and that will show you all the items that have not yet been ordered that are flagged in the queue to be ordered later. Now we want to receive this purchase order. We're going to do this first manually. So I'm going to go here and click on Receive PO Items and simply click on the items that I'm receiving. Now we're going to tag them. And look what it did. The Dymo printer printed out 2 different types of warehouse tags. These are warehouse labels. These are stock. These are items that are sold. It's added to the tags, the customer's name, and delivery detail. So this makes your receiving very, very efficient because you can easily tell what's sold and needs to be uncrated, detailed, and ready for delivery, and what's backup stock that you can either put in the warehouse or put it on the floor. And as you can see, we also have the options to print all the other different types of price tags. What do you think of that?
It looks good.
Great. Okay, now I'm going to do something else. We're going to go and print what we call a barcode worksheet. This worksheet you can print in advance of your merchandise coming in. And the idea here is that sometimes it's a lot easier to work off of our worksheets than on the vendor's barcodes. I'll show you what I'm referring to now. Here's a sliver of a typical furniture box, and as you can see, there's 10 barcodes there. And your warehouse guy may not have a clue which one to scan. If you scan this one here, that's a UPC code. We can understand that and receive off of it. This label here happens to be the model number. We can even use that. But it's much, much easier to use our barcodes. But very unusual that we have a three-way barcode system. Now we're going to sell the demo three-piece upholstery set that we sold before. So I just click on the package, and there's all three pieces. We'll get a deposit. And now we have our purchase order, and we're going to print the barcode worksheet for that. Okay, we just sold the three-piece set. We're going to make another sale now, but this time we're only going to sell the sofa. Now the program's going to yell at me because I'm processing the inventory and we haven't gotten any money down yet. Ordinarily, you wouldn't want to order inventory without having received the deposit, but we're going to go ahead and do it here. We'll do our default, and we made another PO. Okay, now we're going to use our worksheets, and we're going to receive some inventory. This time we're going to use the scanner, and we're going to use a feature that's very powerful in Furniture Wizard. Before, we were receiving only one purchase order at a time. Now we're going to receive POs from multiple vendors and multiple POs all at once. So here we have some of the Ashley items. And now we sold 2 sofas. I'm only going to scan one of them. We sold 1 chair. I'm scanning it twice. We were over-received, trying to replicate what happens in the real world. So now we're going to go to Data Exchange, Mini Scanner, Import, and here are all the functions that we can do with the data that's in the scanner. I'm going to go here and do Receive POs. And now you'll notice that there's one item in yellow. That's because we sold that sofa to 2 different customers, and we've only received one. In the furniture industry, quite frequently, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Mrs. Bush ordered that first, but she's not ready for delivery. Jones wants it tomorrow, so you're going to deliver it to her and roll the dice that you can replace that sofa before the other customer is ready for it. So we're going to go here and do check all, receive PO item. Now you'll notice there's 2 items in red. Both of those were over received. So I'm going to refuse the TV stand. Just click the delete icon there. But that demo chair, we like that. So we're actually going to go and check that and create a PO on the fly and receive it. Very, very, very powerful. And as you can see, we're replicating exactly the real scenarios that happen every day in a furniture store. Do you do your own deliveries?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We're going to use our delivery routing feature. What I'm going to do first is we're going to go to one of those sales that we just made. I use our keyboard shortcut, and we're going to go to the sale for Bush, and we have in stock the sofa and the chair, and the customer wants those now. So those 2 items are on our route. Let's go take a look. And we're in the calendar now, and you can see we have 1 stop for today. Let's see if we have any other deliveries we can do. So we're going to do a search. Now I can filter the search by any of these fields up here. I'm just going to do a general search. And now we found several sales. Mrs. Keller here, she only wants the chest. These customers want everything today, but Betty, of course, she wants it tomorrow. Let's go back and look at our calendar. Let's go to tomorrow. And now Betty's changed her mind. She wants it today, too. So we'll update it. Your customers don't do that to you, do they?
No, never. Okay, I'll decide.
Okay, so now we're going to schedule those for today. Now, where are we going? Google Maps. Here it is with turn-by-turn instructions. The Google Map interface allows us to do some pretty neat things. Here I can go if I want and rearrange the delivery, and it's updated here. If you need to, you can rearrange the sort order for the deliveries. If you'll notice, we've assigned the delivery to 2 different zones. We have South Bay and Midtown. You specify the zones. They can be composed of cities or zip codes or both even. And this is how you would rearrange it. That's sorted well. Now let's show you some of the output available here. We have a pick list, so we can see what we need to pull for today. Delivery manifest. Here's each stop, customer's info, merchandise info, COD to collect. If you like, you can even do delivery labels with the stop numbers. We even have delivery slips, and the delivery slips are intelligent. If you sold a bedroom and a living room, and the bedroom has been back ordered, the customer took the pillows and lamps, and you only have a sofa love to deliver, that's all that's going to show. And here you can see a delivery slip for each customer. The delivery slips have their own disclaimer that we can customize for your needs also. Now the deliveries are done. It's been a good day, so we're going to check them all. But of course, you're always going to have issues occasionally. So this customer refused one piece. So you'll see when I make the edit, it really stands out to make it easy for you to remember which items you've done the edit. But the rest are all good. So we're going to click Post. Every one of those related invoices has been updated. All of that inventory has been deducted from the program.
Wow, the program really does all the stuff we do every day.
Well, you haven't seen it all yet. One of the main benefits of Furniture Wizard is all the information that's available to you. Let's go look at some of the reports. There's way too many, but if I ever delete one, somebody gets mad because it's their favorite. So I don't do that anymore, but we have enabled a way for you to specify your favorites. And I'm going to show you a couple of mine. Here's our daily snapshot report. We're looking at everything here that was written, sorted by salesperson. One sale we completed, that means it's delivered and paid for. They show up separately. We didn't do any quotes, but if we did, they would also show up here. Now we're looking at any payments received. Here, any purchase orders placed and any purchase orders received, all in one report. So you take a day off, you want to see what happened yesterday, there it all is. Here's an interesting report, sales analysis by salesperson. So you have your sales associates on the left, invoice count, unit count. The asterisk means there were splits, and it did the math for the splits. And now we're showing you sales, cost, profit, markup, gross margin, and average sale, even percentage analysis for everybody. When we came out with this report, it was so popular. Now we have the same thing by category, vendor, collection, even item by item. We have top sellers report. Here's the sales comparison report. This shows you what was written month to date this month in comparison to last month, month to date this year in comparison to the same month last year. You can look at both written and completed sales and analyze your business every which way possible. Here is sales by day of the week. Second page, hour of the day. If you enter any information in the Furniture Wizard, we give you a way to report on it. We also have reports covering just about anything you can think of. What are your open POs? What merchandise is late? We have reports pertaining to customers, to open service issues, transfers from one location to another. Program is just packed with information.
I think this will help for my day-to-day operations.
Well, I've shown you just a little piece of Furniture Wizard. There's a lot of other parts of the program, but this gives you a good overview. In another demo, we'll cover some of the other features of the software, as we have tablet solutions, both for point of sale and for warehouse functions. We have a touchscreen kiosk, and we also have integrated websites that could be with or without e-commerce. We do a little bit of everything. Thank you for taking a look at some of the magic of Furniture Wizard.